everyone, this is Miss Acosta, and today's lesson is about subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. Are we ready? Let's start. We're subtracting fractions with unlike denominators, but remember, we need to pay a lot of attention because we have to follow several steps. Let's start with our example. We have 3/5 minus 1/4. What is the first step? We need to check if the denominators are the same. Are denominator number 5 and denominator 4 the same? No, they are not. So if that's the case, we need to find the least common multiple. Remember what the least common multiple is? It is the smallest number that the denominator 5 and denominator 4 share. So for that, we're going to look for the multiples of number 5 and number 4. And multiples are the product of the multiplication of the number, the given number, by another number. I always like to start doing the multiplication tables and check if I can find the least common multiple. If that's not the case, I continue. But let's see if it works in this case. So for number 5, we have multiples 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Excellent. Now we're going to go and find the multiples for number 4. And we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 36, 40. We're going to stop here and we're going to check. Do we have the least common multiple here? Let's find out. So we're going to check. Number 5. Do we have it? No. Number 10? No. Number 15? No. Number 20? Yes. So we're going to circle it because now that's going to be our common denominator. So we're going to put it here. That's the common denominator that number 5 and number 4 share. Next, we are going to divide the common denominator by the denominator. In this case, it's 20 divided by 5. 20 divided by 5 is equals to 4. Then we're going to multiply the quotient, the answer for that division. So 20 divided by 5 is equals 4. And now we multiply 4 times 3 is equals to 12. And we write it here. Then we check what symbol we're using. In this case, we're subtracting, so it's minus. So we put it here. And we repeat the steps on the other side with the other fraction, 1/4. So 20 divided by 4 is equals to 5. And then we multiply 5 times 1 equals to 5. And last but not least, we're going to subtract. 12 minus 5 is equals to 7. Good job. And our denominator is going to be 20. So 12 minus 5 is equals 7. So we check. 3/5 minus 1/4 is equals to 7/20. Excellent job. Now let's do it again without seeing the steps. We're going to do 7/8 minus 2/3. Are the denominators the same? No. So we need to look for the least common multiple that number 8 and number 3 have in common. So we're going to look for the multiples of number 8, and those multiples are 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Perfect. Once again, we start with the multiplication tables and see if we can find the least common multiple. If it doesn't happen, we have to continue finding more multiples for each number. Now let's find the multiple for number 3. So multiple for number 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Now, we have the multiples for number 8 and number 3. So now let's find which one is the smallest number that number 8 and number 3 share. So we start. We check with number 8. Do we have number 8 here with the multiples of 3? No. 16? Nope. 24? We check and we do. So we're going to circle the number 24 because now that's going to be our common denominator. Once we have the common denominator, in this case is 24, we're going to divide it by the denominator of our first fraction. So 24 divided by 8 is equals to 3. Then we are going to multiply that quotient times the numerator. So 3 times 7 is equals to 21. Perfect. Now we're going to repeat the steps on the other side with our fraction 2/3. So our common denominator is 24 divided by 3 is equals to 8. And that quotient, we're going to multiply it by the numerator. So 8 times 2 is equals to 16. Remember to check always the symbols that we're using. This is subtraction and it should be subtraction over here. Okay, so now we subtract the numerators. 21 minus 16 is equals to 5. So 7/8 minus 2/3 is equals to 5/24. Excellent job. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. See you next time. Bye bye.